Hey guys, how's it going? The light saga continues. Tonight, I raised up the driver's side light just a little bit, and it's given me enough distance to see. Check it out. I'm still going to put the fog lights in. But see the left side of the driver's side? I can see. All I did is I raised it up 2 notches. Where the right side, it can't go up any higher. So, with the fog lights, with it like this, should be okay. I'm over here on good old Skyline Drive, testing the lights. Making sure that they're not in people's eyes. So I've been driving around earlier than this tonight, before I started the camera, and I was out in traffic. No one flashed their lights at me or anything like that, and I've been driving around for about a half an hour now, and it haven't been no problem. So this is a little bit temporarily fixed, so I can see in the distance, because I drive looking forward at least 100 feet to 200 feet in front of me when I drive. So I think with the fog light LEDs, that should fix it. Because see, you can see up there. Yeah, this is good. I'm glad I did this. I didn't think it was going to be too much of an issue. Just a super short video of this. It's 7:25 p.m. Of course, it's night, and I could actually see. Just thought I'd give you guys a little look at it, see what it looks like. It's a big difference. You can see that one light's up on the left. That's the light, and it doesn't go up above those yellow triangles. Usually you measure 25 feet. I'm at least probably 40, 50 feet back. So the headlights are not high. It's right at the bottom of that guardrail. Then you can see the light on the right and the passenger side. That one's down on the ground. I can't get that any higher because of the defect in the light. But I think with the fog lights and it like this, I'll be good to go. Enjoy the ride. Yeah, the light is like right on the lower section of that bumper in front of me. I can see it. Yeah, and I can see way across. That's like even better. This will work. Hope you guys today's videos like the private direction video. That was me just yapping about the roads and stuff like that. So if people are local, they'll know, they get some information. This guy. Remember I made the video, people are zombies. They have no brains. That's this person in front of me. they are most likely drunk. Yeah, in that video I made about zombies on the 5 freeway, the S-Class Mercedes that was in front of me, he was driving totally bad before we even got to that, onto the freeway. He was totally drunk, most likely, the way he was driving. I could easily spot him. And then coming back, you could see the Jaguar. You could see the Jaguar. That guy was swerving all over the frickin' lane. Seriously. That's why I called it that. People are zombies. Because they have no brains. They get out and go driving. Well, since we're driving, and it's going to take me a while, like a long while, to get back to the house, I was going to talk about this with like a chart and all this like crazy stuff, and I figured, why not just do it like this? This is about, since we're talking about zombies and people in cars, this is about different types of cars and people who drive them. I have a list that's mental list. So the way it works is based on how many people will cut me off or they swerve, make lane changes, really just dumb driving. This is how I rate it. Number 1 used to be Prius drivers. Now, this little disclaimer thing here is just about my opinion about people driving in certain cars, but you do see it. And not all people who drive these cars that I'm talking about have no brains. So just let you know, I know a lot of people that have Priuses that they have brains and they know how to drive. So the number 1 on the list is Prius. These people have been terrorizing the roads. I don't know what it is, but I got video of like 4 different types of Priuses driving stupid. One on the freeway. Actually, it's in one of the videos that I made just a couple days ago. So the second is Tesla. Tesla drivers. They definitely don't have brains. I see it all the time. They think because they have this car that could go from like 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds or whatever it is, that they know how to drive it. They don't. So the way it works is there's no other cars that I see out on the road when I'm driving acting stupid. You don't see Cadillac, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, the list goes on. And it's a huge list. So it's just a small list of what I'm talking about. So the Prius now is down to number 2 because the Tesla has moved up to number 1. I have a lot of proof of that. Unfortunately, not video proof. Just me witnessing it. And it's all the same thing with the Tesla driver people. I don't know what it is that they think they can just drive 200 miles per hour down the freeway and go in between lanes and stuff. It's crazy what I witnessed. I have that on video somewhere, but I think I deleted it all. Because I gotta have space. I have like 10 terabytes space. And I'll tell you what, it gets filled up quick. Well, that's just with the hard drive. That's not counting the externals that I have. But anyway, so the Tesla people, they just get out there and go. I watch it all the time. Get onto the freeway. They'll sit there and just like merge. Not even looking. They'll just merge. Start coming over. And they'll cut you off. And I had to get out of the lane because of that. It is so ridiculous. So the bad driver award goes to Tesla driver right now and Prius drivers. There's nobody else. Volkswagen, trucks, I mean, none of that. It's all the same people driving badly. And it's those people. Those two cars are number 1 and number 2. So it's just only a few people, not everybody that drives them. I want to make that clear, because I don't talk badly about other people driving, because I know how someone say, oh, you only see Mercedes-Benz people cutting off. It's just some people, but there's a little group of people out there that are doing this. Those are the people who have no brains. And then we go back to the zombie video. There's another vehicle that was on the freeway coming back, going southbound on the 5. There was a white SUV. I was moving over because the lane was merging into another lane. He just stayed right next to me on purpose. So I had to take and slow down, and then he changed lanes, and that was it. He was gone. He like floored it, and he was off. So that's the list. Just so you guys know, there's a list there. If you were to ask me what number 3 is, I'd have no idea, because it's only number 2 and number 1. Sitting at this intersection, there is a barbecue joint over there behind that Rouse gas station right there on the corner. It makes the best Hawaiian barbecue that you would never believe. It's like the best beef, ribs, and chicken. It's just amazing. You can smell it right here. As we drive, I can smell it. As soon as you hit that intersection, it totally just smells of the whole area. It's great. Unfortunately, I can't remember the name of it. I always forget the name for some reason. But you can't miss it. It smells great. And if you're on the corner of Berkeley and Harbor Boulevard, it's behind the Rouse gas station. I'm not getting any sponsorship by them, obviously, because I didn't mention the name, but I can't remember it. Oh, this is great. You can see in the dark. I can see. See how it's up against that bush like that? That's the way it should be. Alright. Time to get home. Fix this. If I get on the complaint train a lot about the road conditions, it's because they're bad. And I still need to make that video. The roads are shit, and that's CHIT. But it's absolutely the truth. Oh, like the video today. I never get off and go take that Kramer off-ramp to go north on Kramer. I used to get off at the Cell, which is the exit before that, and go up and do a U-turn, because that road is so bad. You can see it in the video of how bad it is. Incredibly, intensely bad. But yes, my thing is about the road conditions, because when you're driving, it just destroys your car. The bad road acts like a cheese grater on your tires. Plus, when there's a lot of like frost heaves, well, we don't get frost heaves here, but I know what frost heaves are because I used to live in Connecticut. And frost heaves are when the water gets underneath the road in a crack, and it makes this triangle speed bump. And they're huge. Some of them could be a couple inches, or they could be 6 or 8 inches tall, or even more, like a foot. When you're driving down the road and you don't see one of those, it would destroy your car. So, bad roads, they work your suspension, every part, everything in your car. It will totally rattle the living heck out of it. It's like driving on a washboard road all the time and not getting off of it, just staying on the road consistently. And everybody knows what a washboard road is. You usually find them on dirt roads, and it's where when people are driving down the road and they're stopping and starting, it creates these like ripples. Like when you're driving like this and you just slow down and then you speed up, slow down and speed up, it makes these little ripples across the ground. Obviously it doesn't do that when you're on tarmac like we're on right now, only dirt. But it's like driving on that all the time. It just rattles your car apart. It works on your suspension, the tires, especially the tires. People don't know how important tire pressure is. I'm really big on that. I check my tire pressure regularly. I always like to keep it a couple of pounds less than what the maximum is, based on the tire composition. If the composition is really soft, then I usually keep it at a lower pressure. If it's a harder compound, then I usually add more air. I know it sounds weird that way, but that's just how it works. So like when I got this vehicle, it had the Pirelli P0s on it, which are fantastic tires, but you go through them really fast. Right now I think these are Toyo Composition, or Competition something. I can't remember what they're called. My in-laws put them on for me. These are a really soft, hard composition. It's like a medium. And I have to run this like almost 2 pounds to the maximum. It's like 38.9 on the... it's 38, I think I have it at, 38. And the maximum is like 44 pounds. So I'm like probably about 6 pounds under. You don't want to go up too much to your maximum because you have to leave room for when it heats up. When you drive on them, they expand. We're going to go down this road. This road is really nice. You guys got to check this out. You've probably seen it in a couple of videos a long time ago, but I don't think I have any that are recent, especially at night. It's just a nice drive with the trees, and you have the white fence on the side. That's where all the horses walk. And then you have all the house on the left side. It's just a nice drive that they made. It never used to look like this a long, long time ago. But yeah, with the air pressure, I'm really big in that. And based on your driving style is how much air you want to put in your tires. If you run them softer with less air, you got a smooth ride. If you put more air into them, you end up having a rougher ride. So I usually keep mine at 38. It's only because of this type of tire. The Pirelli P0s, I used to keep them like really soft. But because it had that type of composition, it was like that hard medium build of it. It made a difference. So it's based on the tire, it's everything. Put air into it, take it out. Person with no brains. But so that's just a little bit for tonight. I know I went a lot longer than I expected, but if you stuck around till the end here, I appreciate you guys, because if it wasn't for people watching my videos, I'm going to be helping build my channel. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to build my channel. Not any other channel, no extra channels. I'm just doing one channel. I figured if I have time and money, I want to invest it into one channel. And I would never waste any money on any other channels, because it's a lot of work when you have multiple channels. For statistics and analytical reasons, that's why I like having just one, because one is what I can handle right now. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to end the video here. It's always hard, it's always difficult to end my videos. It's almost like saying goodbye, which you are, but you know what I mean. But yeah, just if it wasn't for you guys, the channel wouldn't be building up. That's what it takes. I always will say I appreciate everyone, all the OG subscribers and the new subscribers. And until the next video that I will be talking on, and hopefully not sounding like I'm in a morgue or something like that. It's just that I'm concentrating on driving all the time. I don't want to have any accidents. But on that note, you guys drive safe. Thanks for watching. Late.